Well. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Welcome back. This is the old school gunner ahead of a massive game tomorrow. I already did a preview yesterday with Arsenal Alex. Check out his channel, Arsenal Alex, and check out his Instagram handle, Arsenal Alex1. Clean shaven for today's stream, guys. Might be shaving the head as well tomorrow. Let's see. Give it a fresh start, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta do it, guys. Right to the bone. I might be taking it. But yeah, absolutely massive game ahead tomorrow, guys. It's a North London derby at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal Spurs. Last season it finished 3-1 to Arsenal. I was in South America and Venezuela watching it. Spurs fell apart in that game in the first half. This is going to be a very different game. And it's going to be a hard game. And it's going to tell you a lot about the mettle of Mikel Arteta's side. It's going to tell us a lot about the title ambitions of the team and how good they really are. 6 wins out of 7, 5 in a row. Then they lost to United. Then we racked up another win. The way we played against United, maybe that shook a few up. It wasn't so good. Arteta, bad tactics, bad strategy. Now we have a chance to redeem ourselves against Spurs, to put the cat amongst the pigeons. We're top of the league. Show people we mean business. The team makes to take this opportunity by the scruff of the neck. That's what the old great teams of the past would have done with Arsenal. That's what they would have done. They need to just take the game by the scruff of the neck and dominate. You know what I mean? And show that they mean business. They're the home side. I'm expecting a performance. I'm going to be doing a live watch along tomorrow, starting at 11:30 a.m. 1 hour before kickoff, which is of course 12:30 p.m. Please tune in. Like this video for me anyway, guys. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Click on the notifications bell to let you get notified every time I upload content. Simple as that. I had to do a preview, guys. It's the eve before one of the biggest games of the season for Arsenal. This could be a really morale-boosting victory for the team. I could really get people thinking about what's possible, building confidence. Emile Smith-Rowe, of course, is not going to take part, and he will not feature for the team until at least December because of that injury and the surgery. So maybe that's a blow for the team. But let's just look into, anyway, the league position, who I think is going to line up, and let's take it from there. Let's have a quick look at that, guys. All right. The league table right now, Arsenal are top, 7 games played, 6 wins, 1 loss. We've scored 17, we've conceded 7. Obviously, that's a goal difference of 10. And we have 18 points out of a possible 21. So we've been going well. Second are City on 17 points. Then comes Spurs on 17 points. Spurs are, of course, like one of the only teams in the league, I think, along with Manchester City. Yep. Just Spurs and City have not lost all season. So Spurs are just a point behind us. They've won 5 out of 7 and they've drawn 2. Because we've won 6 out of 7 and we lost 1. They're only a point behind us and they're undefeated so far this season. That kind of puts into perspective the challenge that faces us. It's going to be a tough one. There's no doubt about it. Spurs are on a very good run themselves. They've won 4 out of the last 5 and we have won 4 out of the last 5. We lost that game. They drew theirs. Like I said, tomorrow, 12:30 is the kickoff. I will be live streaming and watch along from 11:30. So tune in for that, guys. Do yourselves a favor. You get to see what a real YouTuber is all about. All right. Thank you to the one person tuning in at the moment. I hope you're enjoying the live stream. Let's just crack on with it. Massive game tomorrow for the club. Getting Derby ready at the London Colony. They want to be well up for it. Tottenham Hotspur predicted 11 to face Arsenal as Conte faces some big decisions. There we go. Let's see what Spurs are going to line up with. Then we look at Arsenal. I should probably do it the other way around, but that's just the way it's working out. They say that Spurs have made an impressive start to the season. They have. They're undefeated. Conte's got them firing. He has the feel-good factor back to the club and has the supporters dreaming of success this time. Let's see what they got going on. Here is how Spurs could line up in the North London derby. Let's see what's going on with it. One person watching, I don't know who you are, but welcome along to the live stream. Hope you're enjoying it. Put a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the game tomorrow, how you think it's going to pan out. Alright. In goal, Hugo Lloris. They say he's a slight injury concern with Fraser Forster waiting in the wings if he can't play. Centre back, Christian Romero. He's been away on international duty with Argentina, but he's back. Partnering him, Eric Dyer. He played for England against Italy and Germany recently in the Nations League. Clement Lenglet. He helped Spurs beat Leicester 6-2 last time out. Serious player. Alright, let's move on. That's the goalie and the back four. Then you have Ivan Perisic, right wing back. Left wing back, Ryan Sessegnon. Some very good players there for Spurs. Centre midfield, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. Also centre midfield, Rodrigo Betancourt. Some very good players there. It's going to be a tough one for Arsenal tomorrow, there's no doubt about it. I can't wait to see how the team does. It's going to be very interesting. Right wing, Son Heung-min. Striker, Harry Kane. Left wing, Richarlison. So it could be Son on the right wing, Richarlison on the left, and Kane through the middle, of course. It's going to be an interesting one, guys. It's going to be a tough one for the Gunners. There's no doubt about that. A real 6-pointer. Everyone needs to be on their game for us to get anything out of that game. 2 people watching. Alright, gone back to 1. It's unfortunate. But yeah, at least a couple of people are tuning in. Tomorrow for the live stream, of course. North London derby. A lot of people are going to be tuning in, I'd imagine. So I'm looking forward to that. People are going to watch my watch along. Should be fun. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be one of the best games of the season. Miss it and miss out. That's all I'm going to say about that. Alright. Let's move on and let's look at the Arsenal team. To face Spurs, predicted, of course. Alright. Yeah, Ramsdale in goal, guys. Alright, obviously. No surprise there. Ramsdale in goal for the Gunners. A back four of Tierney at left back, Gabriel and Saliba partnering in the centre of defence, Ben White on the right hand side. Then you have Partey protecting the back four. Then up on the left past him is Xhaka, and then pushed far right of the midfield on this edge of the right hand side of the centre circle is Odegaard. And the front three, Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right, and Jesus through the middle. It's going to be very, very interesting. I mean, we have the talented, skillful players, but are they strong enough to cause trouble for the Spurs midfield and defence? It's going to be interesting. And can our defence hold them up? I think our defence is good, strong. We have a good goalkeeper, but it's the midfield and the strikers. Can they cause enough problems? Are they strong enough against Spurs? Like I said, Ramsdale in goal, Tierney, Gabriel, Saliba, White on the back four. Midfield of Partey, Xhaka, and Odegaard pushed further forward, complementing the strikers. And then you have Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right, and Jesus, of course, the one, the only, through the middle. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a real tough game. No doubt about it. All right. Just 1 second, guys. Arsenal getting ready at training, getting Derby ready to show William Saliba, going through his paces, going through the motions. They want to be getting ready. It's going to be a serious challenge. Jesus is focusing on Derby Day success. I'm glad he's up for it. It's going to be a serious game. Having featured in numerous Manchester derbies during his 5 years at Manchester City, excuse me, Gabriel Jesus is no stranger to matches transformed by great rivalries, but he is relishing the prospect of Saturday's meeting with Tottenham. The Brazilian striker has immediately established himself as a fan favourite with 4 goals and 3 assists to his name since moving to North London. Another impactful display against our local rivals will only increase that quickly formed bond. However, as much as he is looking forward to experiencing Derby Day, he is also determined to get the 3 points everyone craves. I've played a few derbies before and I can feel what it means to play a derby game, he said. Of course, I've never played here before. The North London derby will be my first and I want to win, like every game. I understand it's a derby. It's a game different from most, but at the same point, it's a game. It's a game we have to focus on and do our job because we are playing at home. We have to think about just doing our game. It's our home. Much has been made of Mikel Arteta's preparations before big games, such as inviting club photographer Stuart McFarlane to provide the team talk ahead of last season's visit to Spurs, which helped inspire us to a 3-1 win. Yeah, I remember that game last season. That was fun. I was in South America watching it. That was a good game. Everyone, I believe, has their individual preparation, he added. I do think players like Bukayo do things I don't do, so it's individual. But sometimes I think it's good to show something to the group that shows you remember the past too, that we live in the past. It'll be a difficult game for us as well as for them. We head into this weekend's game in fantastic form, sitting on top of the Premier League table with 6 wins out of 7. Spurs, meanwhile, have made an unbeaten start to their league campaign and are only 1 point behind us in 3rd place. Evaluating our opponents, Gabriel said, they have amazing players who are playing well with good momentum. So it'll be a difficult game for us as well as for them. I believe, should we do what we have been doing, we are closer to winning the game. Of course, it's a football game. Sometimes things happen that you are not in control of. But what is in our hands is trying to keep the ball, create chances to score, and win the game. Arteta on why the North London derby is special. He may have experienced derbies in Liverpool, Glasgow, and Manchester during his time as a player and coach, but Arteta has revealed why he thinks the North London derby is extra special. When you have that feeling, and then you understand the history of the derbies, how both teams were historically created, and what has happened over the years, and that makes it very special. True words, true words. The stream is buzzing at the moment. So many people watching. Incredible. Alright. People must be busy going out on the town doing something, But that's alright. Not a problem. Stats. Goals so far. Haaland leads the way, guys, in the Premier League. They, of course, play Manchester United. Man City are playing United. It's the Manchester derby as well this weekend. Haaland with 11 goals. Mitrovic from Fulham with 6. Kane, Spurs with 6. Tony, Brentford 5. McAllister, Brighton 4. Jesus, Arsenal 4. Then comes Rodrigo and Zaha. So Kane has 6. Jesus has 4. Assists, De Bruyne with 6. Saka with 4. Jesus with 3. Xhaka with 3. Perisic. Arsenal have a lot of guys. And Spurs have Kuzelewski. Yeah, they have some creative guys. Arsenal do too. Spurs have Kane. We have Jesus. Jesus is going to run riot, I think, tomorrow, but we'll see. He's a real handful. Yellow cards. Jesus is up there as well. 4 yellow cards. He likes to put himself about. Fulham have a lot of guys in that list. Alright, red cards. One for Arsenal, thank God. Alright, but a massive, massive game coming tomorrow, guys. Let's check the sports news. Sky Sports, the football news and latest updates column. Let's see. Teams. Arsenal. Alright. The reinvention of Granit Xhaka. How a new role has helped bring the best out of Arsenal's much-maligned midfielder Granit Xhaka. After 7 years, about time for him. Arsenal v Spurs preview. The betting odds are a home win 21-20, a draw 13-5, and an away win 12-5. Arsenal v Tottenham live Premier League. Kick-off 12:30 p.m. Arsenal versus Spurs. Arsenal top of the table, 1 point ahead of Spurs in third. Spurs are unbeaten this season. 5 wins, 2 draws. Arsenal have 6 wins, 1 loss. Arsenal team news. Arsenal have captain Martin Odegaard fit and available to face North London rivals on Saturday. Thank God for that. The Norway international missed a win over Brentford with a calf issue but is ready to return, having featured for his country in the past week. Thomas Partey suffered a knee injury while away with Ghana, but should come back in, while Alexander Zinchenko calf is also training. Arif Mohamed El-Neni hamstring and Emile Smith-Rowe groin will miss the Premier League match. Arsenal provisional squad for the match tomorrow for the North London derby. Ramsdale, Turner, Tomiyasu, Cedric, White, Saliba, Holding, Gabriel, Tierney, Zinchenko, Lokonga, Partey, Xhaka, Marquinhos, Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, Jesus, Nketiah. Tottenham team news. Tottenham have a number of injury concerns before making a short trip to face their local rivals. Hugo Lloris, thigh injury, Ben Davies with knee, and Kuzelewski with a hamstring are all doubts for the Emirates clash. Lucas Moura could be back in contention following a lengthy absence with a calf issue. Tottenham provisional squad: Lloris, Foster, Austin, Doherty, Emerson, Spence, Dyer, Sanchez, Romero, Tanganga, Lingnet, Davies, Perisic, Sessegnon, Bissouma, Højbjerg, Betancourt, Skip, Sarr, White, Kuzelewski, Son, Kane, Gill, Richardson, Moura. It's going to be a big game tomorrow. Massive clash. Spurs have got a team, man. Thank you for somebody writing a comment. Thank you, Arsenal Alex, man. You're the first person. I think everybody else are in bed or something, or they're like hiding from this, or they don't want to like face up to the fact that the old school gunner is back with a vengeance. No, but I think most people are hiding from the game, perhaps. They just don't want to face up to the fact that we're going to lose to Spurs tomorrow. But let's see. Arsenal is big up, bro. 2-2, like I said yesterday, in our live collab. Yeah, this is the YouTuber I was bigging up, guys. An Arsenal fan since 1989. He's been at all of the demonstrations that have taken place against the owners, against Arteta, against the board. Arsenal Alex is his channel. Check it out if you haven't already. And on YouTube, on Instagram, he's Arsenal Alex and the number 1. That's his handle. Thank you for the comment, Alex, man. I appreciate it. Somebody actually alive and kicking out there. Alright, let's see what's going on. Let's get back to business. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a live watch along tomorrow. It's starting at 11:30 in the morning. The game is starting at 12:30. I'm going to just take it from there. Let's see what happens. I'm going to rack up a couple of hours as I have the time. Alright. That basically it. Jeez, there wasn't much going on there about that. I don't know, you're going to put a couple of quid on the game tomorrow, Alex? Let me know, We're actually going to put a bit of money on the game. It's going to be an interesting one. Alright. Arteta has said that Zinchenko, Partey and Tierney are part of the team. Mikel Arteta has said Alexander Zinchenko, Thomas Partey and Kieran Tierney are all part of the team ahead of Arsenal's North London derby with Tottenham on Saturday. Partey and Tierney were sent home by Ghana and Scotland during the international break with muscle and concussion injuries respectively. Zinchenko, along with captain Martin Odegaard, enlisted 3-0 win over Brentford before the break, but both players could also feature at the Emirates Stadium on Saturday lunchtime. Massive game coming up. Huge game. Smash the like button. Yeah, there's so many people watching the stream. Hopefully tomorrow it'll be bigger. The World Cup actually coming up. It's not actually that far away. Tomorrow is October. Tomorrow's the 1st of October. When the World Cup comes up, YouTubers like that, we do watch-alongs. We're going to have a big following. A lot of people are going to be watching. Might do a cheeky bet. Yeah, I might actually sneak down to the bookies myself and do one. I was actually thinking about it. Getting up early, going down and putting a little bit of a sneaky bet, a little cheeky one on Arsenal to win. But, yeah, I could lose. I could win. Let's see. Maybe I'm going to win. Who knows, huh? Who's to say? But, yeah. Thank you for your support, Alex, man. Thank you for tuning in. I don't know where everyone else is. I think they're sleeping or something. I haven't been live streaming in a while. I haven't been active on YouTube, so maybe that's why. But yeah, cool. Easy. My prediction for the game tomorrow, I'd be happy with a score draw. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I might go down to the bookies and put a cheeky bet on Arsenal to win. And see what happens. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I mean that. You're the only one. I seriously need to do some collabs and get a bit of a follow-up. But tomorrow will be better. A lot of people are going to be coming out of the woodwork for the game, I'm sure. So I'll be live and dangerous, enjoying the game and just watching the following build and build and build. I might actually put a cheeky bet on that though. I don't know, should I do it online or should I go to the bookies? I always prefer to have like the paper slip in my hand. It's like more real, you know. It's like old school, man. That's who I am. I'm old school. But yeah, it is what it is. Massive game tomorrow. Could go either way. Let's be honest about it. Spurs are unbeaten so far this season, and they're actually in third, only 1 point behind us. They got 5 wins and 2 draws, whereas we have 6 wins and 1 loss. So only themselves and Manchester City are unbeaten so far this season. Kane has 6 goals. Our highest scorer is Jesus with 4. They also have a lot of players like Kuzelewski, Perisic that have a lot of assists. Of course, we have Saka. We also have Jesus for assists. We also have Odegaard for assists. But it's going to be a very interesting game tomorrow. The battle of the keepers. They have Lloris. We have Ramsdale. Their defence looks mean. Their midfield looks mean. And the strikers, if they play Richarlison, Son, and then Kane through the middle. Whereas we have Martinelli on the left, Saka on the right, and Jesus through the middle. It's going to be very interesting. I think they're physically stronger than us. And that could be a deciding factor. I'm not looking to make excuses. But definitely the physical strength aspect, I'd say, will be on Spurs' side as it has been for a long time. They definitely have more physicality than us. Sorry, guys, I have a bit of a cold. Yeah, I've been suffering all week. But yeah, sorry about that. Spurs definitely have the advantage when it comes to the physicality. They're much stronger, in my opinion. And that could really decide things, I think. It is going to be a tough game. It is going to be a test. We'd have to see the way it works out. Comment in the comment section. Let me know how you think it's going to go. No need for you to, Alex. I know what you think is going to happen, man. But let me know what you think, guys. Let me know how you think it's going to go. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, I need to really do some collaborations and bulk up my channel now. Get some people interested in my live streams. But yeah, I see the 3 people watching now. Comment in the comment section below, guys. Comment in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like in this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to click on the notifications bell. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this man. Check out his channel, Arsenal Alex. Do yourselves a favour. He's supporting club since 1989. And he's monetized like myself. But support his channel. Check him out on Instagram, Arsenal Alex in the number one. Do yourselves a favour. You won't regret it. He's been to the vast majority of the protests. He's been supporting the club in their hour of need, in the protests against the owners and the board. So pay the man his due. You know what I mean? All right. Yeah, it's going to be a massive game tomorrow. Honestly, it could go either way. I'm thinking of putting on a cheeky bet, but we'll have to see what happens. There's a couple of big games at the weekend. Of course, the Manchester Derby is also a huge game. Manchester City against United. That's going to be a big game. Of course, Aubameyang, the former Arsenal player, is at Chelsea now. Yeah, they say he didn't make much of an impact in his first game. That was in the Champions League game. But he's remaining focused. He went to Barcelona and then he came over to Chelsea. Yeah, fuck. Well, c'est la vie. That's what happens, huh? Ten Hag defending Harry Maguire. He's a bread man. He probably does better defending than Maguire anyway. Simple as that. All right, guys. I'm just going to leave it there. Not much traction, not much interest. A big thank you to Arsenal Alex for tuning in, man. Thank you for your comments and your support. I really, really appreciate it. You're the only one that supported me, man. Thank you for that. Everyone else, I think, is already sleeping or whatever. Who cares? Tomorrow, I'm going to do a watch along. A live watch along of the North London Derby. I will be starting at 11:30 a.m. on my channel. So tune in for that. Take it easy, guys. Enjoy the rest of your night. And hope to God we beat Spurs tomorrow. See you later, guys. Peace. Come on, you Gunners.